Hello everyone, welcome back to AK Academics. So today in professional business skills we are going to discuss on the topic professionalism in communication. As we all know that communication is a vital part of our daily routine. We read newspapers, we read books, we read magazines and all. We talk to friends, we watch television, we communicate over the internet. Fine. So the workplace is not different. Okay? The most important aspect of any relationship, even it can be personal, casual or professional, there is communication. Fine. If you go for personal communication, it usually happens between friends and families. Even it can be a text message, okay, or it can even be a personal writing also. But in the case of professional and business communication, it may involve the interaction between those we work with, whether we have a close relationship with them or not. So any spoken or written interaction that made with co-workers or supervisors or represent workplace is professional communication. It requires close attention to detail with regard to wordings, the intended reader's perspective and the desired outcome of the message. And we know that professional communication of and occurs within the culture of a particular workplace or industry, and so may reflect the particular expectations and peculiarities of that company. As we know that communication means what? It is just a passing information from one person to another. Okay, that means that both the sending and the receiving of the message are equally important. So verbal communication therefore requires both the speaker, especially to transmit the message, and the listener to make sense of that message. In simple sense, we can say that it is an act of imparting or exchanging information with other people, which is an essential part of daily life. Whether it will be a verbal, a non-verbal or written, we are constantly seeking to connect with other human beings for different purposes. Okay, and we know that oral communication, it includes the ability to give and receive feedback, participate in meetings and verbally communicate with others in a business context. And we know that there are 4 types of communication between senders and receivers. One is writing, speaking, listening, and conducting meetings. Okay. Each one of is important to success in the workplace. Next, we can discuss about verbal communication. Effective professional verbal communication includes the ability to speak fluently and to communicate in a manner appropriate for that occasion. Any interaction that make use of spoken words is considered as verbal communication, and which is an important part of our business world. The oral communication which is used within an organization, it includes personal discussions, staff meetings, telephone discourses, and formal and informal conversations and presentations. But the style of verbal communication used at a board meeting is different from the style of verbal communication which is appropriate for a working lunch, working as a customer service, especially, or running into a colleague at an out of an office event, all those things. So verbal communicating is categorized into interpersonal communication and public speaking. So verbal communication is the use of words to share information with other people, which includes both spoken and written communication. However, many people uses the term to describe only spoken communication. The verbal element of communication is all about the words that we choose and how they are heard and interpreted. Next similar term is public speaking. Another form of verbal professional communication is public speaking or making a formal presentation to a group of people. To be an effective public speaker, a professional must be prepared to communicate with a particular group of persons, thus preparing a speech to fit the audience. A professionally delivered speech is well organized and thought out, convinces the listener know what you are talking about. The next term is digital communication, which is evolving so fast. It requires serious effort by professionals to keep up with the opportunities and how to use them effectively in their professions. Especially, we can say social networking, emailing, blogging, texting, internet conferencing, research, and teleconferencing are all the forms of communication that effective professionals must understand and master. Electronic mail, email is a quick and efficient and document can be referred back later. So digital communication is a way of the future. Every professional must learn which type of digital communication is the most effective for him. This all includes in this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.